Hello, gang. It is Amanda from Reigning Grace Ranch, and I'm so excited to see you. It is a beautiful spring day. We're in between rain, which has been a glorious thing. We need rain so badly. I am standing in our healing barn, the Hope and Healing Barn, and I wanted to share a lot of great news with you. First of all, this is the barn that y'all have built in the phase one of getting this place done. And I don't know if you can tell, but all of our stalls are full. That's a good thing and a bad thing, I suppose. But hopefully there are temporary residents in the barn. But today what I am coming to ask of you is this. Back in December, I talked about the next phase of the healing barn, and we are there. And so this is going to be a year-long phase that we're working through because it's quite an expensive next chunk to the barn. The cost for us to do this next set through the barn is $275,000. Before you freak out, that number is a little overwhelming. I am going to say we're going to break it down into $25,000 projects. Because if we raised all of the money tomorrow, we couldn't use all of it to get all the projects done all at once anyway. And so I feel like doing the $25,000 bite-sized pieces to move along in the project is wonderful. So if you remember, back last year, this is Miss Ellie. She was the one of the two horses that we had brought in from Oklahoma, from slaughterhouse. And this is Miss Ellie. She's almost been here for a year, and she's doing fantastic. This is little Miss Ellie. She's just the sweetest little mare. She's got such a great temperament, and we just love her to pieces. This girl can do all kinds of stuff. Sage will probably show you a video. She was getting blow dried the other night because it was raining and she got a little cold. So she was standing here getting blow dried. Pretty awesome, I'm gonna tell you. Anyway, one of the asks, the first ask for this healing barn that we are asking for is a PEMF machine, and it's a pulsating electromagnetic field machine. And Nancy's actually working on her right now. If you guys want to come a little closer and take a look at this. Nancy has her on a setting of 3 right now, and you can see her body responding to this. This is the butterfly setup, but there's more to it. Nancy can put all kinds of things on this horse and even have them stand on this to heal the feet. And so basically what this machine does, it's a MagnaWave PEMF machine, and what it does is it sends electromagnetic pulses through the body, and it promotes healing. It helps with osteoarthritis, it helps with inflammation, it helps with blood flow. This thing is amazing, and Nancy is a human practitioner, and I've gotten the opportunity to go to work with her, and I'm gonna tell you, gang, day and night difference. Day and night difference. I had tendinitis, I had like sciatica nerve issues, day and night difference. So Nancy, this is her machine that she's bringing out to the ranch 3 days a week, and she's working on the horses right now, but the first piece of our healing barn integration would be to have our own machine here at Reigning Grace, and the machine that we are looking at will do 2 horses at once. And so there's hoof boxes, there's hoof mats where the horses can stand. So when we're dealing with horses with Cushing's and metabolic issues and laminitis and colic, all of these devastating illnesses that can unfortunately kill a horse, this machine can do incredible things. And so that is the first piece of equipment that we're asking for in our healing barn, and it's about $27,000. And so we have one coming in on lease that I've paid it up. I paid for 3 months of lease on it, and then what MagnaWave will do is they'll take off that money that we've paid out on it towards the purchase of the equipment. And so this piece of equipment is incredible. It is the first piece that we're wanting to use because we're already using this piece right now, and to keep Nancy from hauling it back and forth, it would be incredible. We're gonna train our volunteers. In case you are curious about why on earth the expansion of the healing barn is needed at Reigning Grace Ranch, the reason why is because we have so many livestock animals out here. We have between horses and cattle and pigs and sheep and chickens and dogs and humans. We can use this machine on all of the above, but our mission out here is redemption and restoration of all of them. And we are looking at creating a lab within Rain and Grace Ranch where we can start to share the education process of how these things are done. So we are currently working with several school districts to start bringing students out as an elective program where they can come out and learn equine sciences. And so what that looks like is students will become equipped with how to do PMF machine. They will become equipped with looking at blood samples and stool samples and different things like that under the microscope. We'll be able to mix blood. We'll be able to take x-rays. There's a huge piece of education that we are getting ready to promote to our students, 7th grade all the way up through 12th grade. And we feel like it's extremely imperative right now because we want to give these kids tools. For one, that's one piece of it. But the other part of it is we have a whole team of volunteers that are on our veterinarian team, assistants that assists with Sage in all of the veterinarian care that goes on. And we have incredible veterinarians that we work alongside of. In that clean room back there that I'm not going to show you just yet, that will be in the next couple videos, that's where we're going to equip this out. So we're going to equip it with microscopes and tables and an equine chute and all kinds of different things like that that give us the ability to make this barn a state-of-the-art education facility. And so we are starting with phase 1, which is the PEMF machine. So we're looking at a month. We're gonna run a $25,000 fundraiser every month for the next year on this barn. If we raise more than what we need, I'll let y'all know so that we can jump, and we're gonna send you updates on what we're doing. So today, I think today our PEMF machine actually gets here for the lease. I have 3 months for the lease. And it gets here today, and then we gotta raise the money, y'all. We gotta raise the money, and it is for a good cause. These horses, right now we have them on pain medication, lots of pain management, different things like that, because as you can imagine, when we have rescued horses coming in, they're generally horses that have been there, done that, and folks, unfortunately, not all of them, but folks unfortunately don't have a use for them anymore. And so because we are redemption and restoration, that is what we do. And so we make these guys whole again so that we can work with kids and families. So will you ride with me and get this $25,000 raised so that we can get this PEMF machine so that we can move on and make this barn amazing? I know you guys can help me. Thank you. Happy trails. Hey gang, thanks for watching. I hope that you stay with us on this ride as we build out this barn. Happy trails.